Here is the paradox at the heart of European working life on Monday, the 3rd of August 2026. On paper, Europeans work fewer hours than almost anyone in the developed world, yet a Euronews report published this morning finds the boundary between the job and everything else is thinner than ever. The European Union's 27 member states, home to just under 452 million people, produced a nominal GDP of roughly 18.8 trillion euros in 2025, about 1/6 of global economic output. That prosperity was built on a legal framework capping the average working week at 48 hours and guaranteeing 11 consecutive hours of daily rest. The problem is simple. That framework was written for a workplace you physically left at the end of the day. None of this is new, but the legal response has accelerated. France wrote a right to disconnect into its labor code back in 2017. Portugal went further in 2021, penalizing employers at firms with 10 or more staff for contacting workers outside agreed hours. Belgium extended similar protection to federal civil servants in 2022 and to private companies with at least 20 employees in 2023. Spain built digital disconnection into its 2018 Data Protection Act. The European Parliament passed a resolution in 2021 urging the Commission to turn the right to disconnect into an EU-wide directive, yet 5 years on there is still no binding block-level law. Greece, meanwhile, moved in the opposite direction, permitting a 6-day week in selected industries from the 1st of July 2024. So what does that mean on a Monday morning in August? It means your protection depends heavily on where you happen to live. Eurostat's figures put average usual weekly hours for EU employees at around 36, among the lowest readings anywhere, but that number only counts contracted work. It does not capture the message answered at 9:30 at night, or the laptop opened during annual leave. Employers with teams spread across several time zones effectively create a working day that never fully closes. Research published by the World Health Organization and the International Labour Organization in 2021 linked long working hours to significantly raised risk of stroke and heart disease. That is precisely why the 11-hour rest rule exists, and why unions want it applied to digital contact too. The near-term evidence points towards national action rather than Brussels. The Commission has consistently favored negotiation between employers and unions over fresh legislation, so expect more member state laws and more collective agreements before any single European directive appears. Australia's model, in force since August 2024, gives workers a legal right to ignore unreasonable out-of-hours contact, and European policymakers are watching how enforcement plays out there. Watch too for the 4-day week trials running in several European countries, and for the sharper argument now emerging over artificial intelligence. The open question is whether these tools genuinely shorten the working day, or simply raise what employers expect you to deliver inside it. The takeaway is this. Europe's problem is no longer the length of the official working week, which has been falling steadily for decades. It is the erosion of everything around it. The rights that exist on paper, the 48-hour cap, the 11-hour rest period and the 4 weeks of paid leave guaranteed to every EU worker, only protect you if you understand they apply to your inbox as well as your desk. So check your own national rules, agree explicit contact hours with your employer in writing, and treat the end of the day as a boundary rather than a polite suggestion. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe for more analysis like this.